Why I stayed silent for 7 years. Hello everyone, my name is Chetna and I welcome you all to Journey to Enlightenment and Awareness. When I was 18 years old, I had an experience that changed my life completely. I share it with the one person I trusted most, but that person didn't believe me. That single conversation kept me silent for 7 years. Today, for the very first time, I am ready to tell you why. What happened to me at the age of 18? During the lockdown, when I was 18 years old, I had an experience that lasted for only few seconds, but it changed the way I saw life completely. Something shifted inside me. Suddenly, I started looking at life through a completely different lens. The question I once ignored became impossible to ignore. And deep inside, I knew that this moment was going to change my journey for forever. I was excited, I was happy, and naturally, I wanted to share this experience with someone close to me. Why did I tell only one person? I chose to share this experience with the one person because I trusted them deeply. In this video, I will call that person Mr. X because I want to respect their privacy. I genuinely believed they would understand me. I thought they would be happy for me. I thought they would celebrate this moment with me that yes, she attained enlightenment, or at least the enlightening movement, she has achieved something. But you know what? I picked up the phone and shared everything I was feeling with this person. But their response was completely different from what I expected. What was Mr. X's reaction? When I shared my experience with Mr. X told me that I was imagining things. They said, experiences like this do not happen in real life. They thought I was confused. They thought I was imagining things. Hearing those words hurt me deeply. Not because someone disagreed with me, but because I felt misunderstood. That single conversation changed my entire perspective completely. I realized that people do not always reject experiences. Sometimes they reject what they cannot understand. For the next 2 days, I felt frustrated, confused, and disappointed because I was thinking I understand them, but the pain was real. The frustration was real. Why did I stay silent for 7 years? After that conversation, I became afraid that other people would react the same way. I didn't tell my parents. I didn't tell to my friends. I keep this experience completely private to me. But instead of trying to convince people, I decided to prepare myself. I wanted to understand why people struggle with these conversations. I wanted to understand why so many important questions about life, purpose, and reality remain unanswered. So I spent 7 years learning, researching, observing, and preparing myself. And after 7 years, I finally understand why that silence was necessary. Why am I finally speaking now? Today I am speaking because I finally feel ready. For the past 7 years, I have spent thousands of hours reading, researching, observing, connecting ideas across different fields. I wanted to understand why people struggle with questions about life, purpose, consciousness, God, and reality. I wanted to understand why so many important truths are often misunderstood, ignored, or dismissed. And over time, I realized something surprising. Many of the insights I received during that life changing moment were already described in books, teachings, and traditions that have existed for centuries. The answers were always there. The challenge was learning how to recognize them, understand them, and communicate them in a way that people can relate today. Yes, that 5-minute channel that I received in my enlightening moment during lockdown is already written in so many books that I discovered during my study, research, and and that is why I spent years studying psychology, human behavior, science, philosophy, and spiritual teachings. I learned how to bridge the gap between science and spirituality, not because they are opposites, but because people often see them that way. That approach became my communication tool. And yes, I am also a blogger, and through my website, Journey to Enlightenment and Awareness, I share practical insights that combine research, reflection, and real life application. This channel exists for education, awareness, and meaningful conversation. It means anything bothering human life from head to toe will be covered in this channel. Together, we will explore everyday challenges as well as deeper questions about purpose, consciousness, human behavior, science, spirituality, and personal growth. My mission is simple: to help people ask better questions, think more deeply, and find clarity in their own lives. If you ever felt that there is something deeper to life, if you ever have searched for answers that seem difficult to find, then you are not alone. In the coming videos, I will share the books, ideas, and evidences that shaped my journey. We will explore questions like: can experience like this happen in modern times? Why do science and spirituality often seem disconnected? Why do many ancient teachings describe ideas that modern psychology is only beginning to explore? This is only the beginning of the journey. Thank you for being here and listening to my story. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon so you don't miss the upcoming videos. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.